Good evening. Happy Seer Saturday, and welcome back to another stream on my channel. Ooh, same double. There we go. um, Hopefully I shouldn't be doing too bad, but yeah, got into a spontaneous trip today. So as a result, tonight's stream is happening at a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more low frills. Let me just double check my sound here just to make sure I'm copacetic sound wise. One moment. As a guide, I'll check to make sure I'm streaming more than one place too. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. All right. It should be good to go. Uh-oh. I'm not hearing anything. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Cal. Okay, you can hear me. Great, 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 great. I think it's just YouTube is not behaving. Hey, Momo. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, my music just all of a sudden stopped. But yeah, I think my YouTube's just not working. We'll manage. I'll just upload whatever I do here to my YouTube. If it doesn't work out, or it also could be just the way my my headphones worked out. Oh, yep, my headphones went out. Whoops. My headphones went out. Okay, audio's fine on YouTube. Okay, yeah, just as I thought. It just went out on my oh, the sound source switched. That's what happened. It switched to these. Okay, so audio's fine on YouTube. Great, great, great. Great. Okay, but anyway, welcome back to the stream. It's a little bit different because right now I am out of state, but I will be back in home base tomorrow for my Oracle forecast. So as a result, tonight's offerings will be a little bit more low frills. So it's going to be either tarot or my Queen Herbie deck or both today. So if Louvet Savoir happens to tune in tonight, I'm going to have to apologize to Louvet because I did promise one reading for tonight, but it's probably not going to happen today. So it's more likely going to happen probably tomorrow after the stream's over. So fingers crossed. But anyways, yeah, I think also tonight's going to be a little bit on the shorter end of things because I do have an early morning tomorrow as well. So I'm going to set a bit of a timer just to make sure that I don't go too long. Yeah, that's presuming if Luvez stops in today because unfortunately I didn't bring the stuff that I needed to do for Luvez's reading today, because like they asked something pretty specific. But yeah, Cal, you can just like jump on the list. You'll be fine. Because like you'll be hitting third anyway if you hit Luvez's spot in the same way. Okay. All right. Ooh, almost forgot. I need to pull out something. There's something very special that I want to share with you. I found this the other day when I was cleaning out my closet. And I kind of realized why I kind of put it by the wayside for a little bit, because it is getting up there in age. And I probably need to replace this deck, but it's still a good one. And it's my manga tarot deck. It's like a travel deck. It's so small, but it's so pretty. But yeah, this is my first deck. Yeah, there's like that's one deck I really want to get, is like the Amy Rose deck is what it's called. And like the imagery alone just vibes with me. I really want to get that at some point, because and everybody says on the reviews that like the reads they get off of it is pretty good. But yeah, I'll check it out. I definitely will check it out. But yeah, so yeah, I finally found it. I mean, this is the deck that started it all. It's like travel size cards are not very, they're very hard to come by nowadays. Because I don't think Moscato makes that deck anymore. If they do, I've only seen the full size one, but I really want to get like a backup deck of this one, because I mean the book gets a little poetic when it comes to its messaging, but I do get like a lot of the imagery that I have in my mind, besides the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith stuff, I also get it from this deck too. The guy before you had chaos control and you had the sun in reverse. That's hilarious. I love that. All the more reason why I want to get that deck, because I want to see who will get chaos control first among us, whether it's myself or somebody else. Which kind of brings up another idea that I have for future streams. Like if I happen to get like new decks, which there's a couple that I actually got gifted, I would love to do maybe like a get to know you kind of deck, like deck video for a stream or two, just to see like how they vibe with me. And also a little bit of a Tarot 101 for you guys too. Which, speaking of Tarot 101, Evelyn Rose has a Tarot 101 course. And she's also been doing live streams every Saturday. She had it earlier today. And she has them on like around lunchtime on Mondays as well. So she does it twice a week. And you check out her course, it's free. And then she has like other really intensive ones. She gave me some affiliate links, but I admit I haven't been very good at putting them up. But yeah, please show her some love whenever she tunes in on whenever she tunes in on stream, because like she's really been putting herself out there recently with her card reading work and stuff. Yeah, got myself some coconut water because I've really been like sleeping super intensely recently. Perfect Chaos's Judgment. That's such a perfect card for Judgment. Because, I mean, if you think about the plot of Sonic Adventure, Perfect Chaos is pissed off at the world. And he only takes the negative energy from the Chaos Emeralds. And then Sonic uses the positive energy to counteract Perfect Chaos. So it makes so much sense why he would be Judgment. And all he wanted to do was protect the Chow. That's all he wanted to do, was protect the Chow and protect the Call. And then I think it's supposed to be like the first Pachacamac, like Knuckles' ancestor, who just totally messed up and basically did the same tactic as Kita's dad and trying to use chaos as a weapon when he had a will of his own. That seems to be a running theme with the Sonic games, especially the Dreamcast ones, where like characters of their own autonomy are trying to be used as living weapons, but then they keep forgetting that they have wills of their own, and they're just gonna smack back. I don't know what crosses these characters' minds when they do that. Like, seriously. But yeah, since Sonic is turning 35 this summer, I definitely would like to use some Sonic-themed decks for this year and beyond, because I think people would really like it. And I also have the Cardcaptor Sakura deck, which I would like to get more regular use at some point. I didn't bring it today, but I would like to make it more of a regular thing on these streams. So yeah, keep an eye out on that. Like, I'm starting to feel like, not gonna lie, I feel like my card-carrying nerd status is starting to get questioned a little bit. Because, I mean, I do play the games, but in terms of the references I have, they're so old. I need to update a little bit. Like, I think the most present I've been is probably the Wheel of Time series, Good Omens, and, Good Omens, Wheel of Time, and The Boys. Which I'm still pissed off that Gen 5 or Gen B has been canceled because The Boys main series has ended, and I'm like, spin-offs are there for a reason. Why did you have to end it? Like, they still had tons of story they could have told. I don't get it. I literally don't. And their only money is literally coming from subscriptions, which I think is the problem with Amazon. Not us. Eight of Swords popped out for me like a little bit after I said that. Amazon, look at yourselves. Anyway, with that, let's just get on to the show tonight. Let me get my queue up. So, Fern, you're the first one tonight. Oh, your present for Werewolf Sonic Knowledge ends at Werewolf Sonic from Sonic Unleashed. Which, fun fact, Sonic Unleashed is technically Sonic Adventure 3. It was supposed to be Sonic Adventure 3, but then it got retitled as Unleashed in the United States and Europe, and World Adventure in Japan. So it's a little bit more obvious. The Sonic Adventure tie is a little bit more obvious in Japan, but yeah, in the US it didn't have the same ties. And pretty much every single location was based on a real life location. And if you think about it, but the way like the destinations kind of line up, it really does feel like a Sonic Adventure game. Between the Werehog Sonic and especially like the force that you have to fight at the end. Like you really do see the ties with Sonic Adventure in a way with that like world cataclysmic being. Okay. All right. Let's see how we can navigate those feelings, shall we? I'm feeling, let's see. Which one do I feel like pulling from today? Okay, this one. Hey, buddy. Let's get to work. Ooh. Okay. Those three decided to fly out, and they flew out upside down. So okay. Yeah, that's my dad. We're all in the same hotel room, so anyway. So we got 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what like how my camera works. I'm so used to like going this way, and then I have to go this way now. Anyways. They all flipped in reverse. Like, they flipped upside down when I shuffled them, even though I typically have my decks right side up, as you can see with this. So, if it falls upside down, clearly there's something... And I don't really do reversals unless, like, they really decide to show up in that way. I'm hoping it's not reading me, because I mean, this is a pretty old deck. It's been a hot mess. I've used these in public, but I am feeling the sense that there's been a bit of a resource difficulty that might be affecting things, like a practical difficulty. So that's one part that's going on. And considering these came out in a bunch, and I'm presuming that they all came out in the same direction simultaneously, I'm also feeling the sense of there's been this, especially with this card, but the way this is portrayed here, I wish the light here was working, because like it would make it so much easier for me to show you. But given the imagery of this card with 2 people praying at a temple with the pentacles on the altar or in the alcove, I've been feeling that like there's been so much inner work that you've been so much inner work that you've been doing at this point, that there's kind of a impasse you're coming across, maybe a bit of burnout that's been happening, because like you've been putting in so much work, and it's like, when is it going to pay off? When is it going to finally make sense? When am I going to catch a break? Like, that's the sense I'm getting with these couple of cards here. And then the 8 of Cups, there's a couple of things that are coming into my mind with this. It's like either there's this sense of either needing to go back to basics or moving on, because this could go either way. Like the book says go back, but I also see moving on as well with this card. And but regardless, it feels like it's tying back to like excuse me, sorry about that. There's this certain sense recently that I've been seeing a lot with like spiritual YouTubers, and even I myself have encountered this a little bit, where there's kind of a spiritual burnout that's been happening recently, where like people have been diving into so many modalities that it's kind of like, what else can I do? I'm tired. Feeling a lot of emotional releases are happening, but not much is happening in the physical. Yeah, I totally see that. I totally understand. And I guess up until this recent venture, there's been a similar thing happening with me too. There's just been a sense of, it's been a lot emotionally moving on, but like it's not showing up just yet in this moment. And yeah, that can get frustrating, especially if you have been doing a lot to see the world differently. And there's this one YouTube video that, funnily enough, Skylife and Queen Herbie, two of my favorite creators, just did. And I thought, like, I'm gonna be, Felix's trying to come in even though I want to block it out. So there's a couple of things that, excuse me, that you might want to keep in mind as you go through these things. Number one, there might be a sense of trying to find some way to keep you safe, especially when you get so close to what you want to do. It's important to remember that you are safe and you have choices, and I'm telling this to myself too. So that's number one. But also number two, which there's actually two videos that kind of hit that I just thought about just now. But this video, I was kind of surprised that Sky came up with this already, because I thought it was going to be post-tour, but she decided to make it a pre-tour video instead. Is this video with Queen Herbie, where it kind of combines a house tour plus her like her recent modes of productivity and how her creativity basically evolved from the last time they interacted, which was about like a year and a half ago before she turned 40, and how it's so different. I'm gonna post it right here. And the thing that stood out to me the most was, not long after the Alchemist tour that she did, she kind of felt like as if she was on an island, thus Isle of Queen. Why the album is called that, because she kind of realized like she couldn't really produce like she did back in her 20s and 30s, and she also realized that she didn't have to go that direction. It's a different phase of her life now, and so she focused more on enjoying life in general and enjoying her creativity and reconnecting with her spirituality. But then eventually, even with those things, with the way that she had been connecting with those things, excuse me, she had to take a step back and remember why she's been doing those things in the first place. And that's what I'm feeling, especially with this card, is that I'm feeling this sense of there might be a little bit of a there might be a moment where you need to like remember why you've been doing all of these emotional evolutions in the first place. I think this video that I just posted on here might give you a little bit of a clue as to where you could possibly explore next. I think with this video in particular, it's like I got so inspired just watching that one video about how to look at myself and how to look at my life differently, and how to look at my creativity differently. Like, I'm only in my early 30s, so there's still some things that I'm learning about myself. But a lot of stuff that she described in that video, I felt that. I felt that, and I've kind of come to the same conclusion that there's some things that I may not have to do that way, and that is completely fine. Like, I'm feeling like I'm starting to see these streams, even though I've been doing these ones in particular at this point for, I think I'm about to hit the, hold on. Or yeah, I'm about to hit the 8-month mark this month. The 8-month mark of these streams. I'm even starting to feel like these streams are starting to evolve a little bit, and it's even crossing over into how I want to think about my vlogs once I get started doing those. And then whatever other future creative endeavors that I want to put out here. It's very much, for me, a trial and error. And so, very Capricorn moon. Yeah, this is very practical with like the 7 and the 5 in particular. So, hello, sugar plums. Great to see you here. Feel like something else too. Let me pull one more. Oh, add temple. Add temple. Okay, we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, it was just sugar plums. Let me see. Oh, we got an incoming ad break in 2 minutes. Okay. So let's see how fast I can do this before ad temple kicks in. One more. Okay. Yep. Oh, we lost connection. Okay, I saw we lost connection for a few seconds. Thankfully, I didn't say anything. Yeah, thankfully I didn't say anything. I pulled out practically almost all 10s. I got 10 of wands, 10 of chalices, and the sun. So I'm feeling this call that, like, I think this pretty much lines up with what I was saying earlier, Fern, is I think at this point, I think you need to bring back the focus on what life that you want, like what joys do you want to live right now, even if it's in the smallest ways, and live in that joy. Like, the Ten of Cups, the way they illustrated it here, it like I love this card because it very much like signals happily ever after to me. Yeah. Also, what cow? That sounds delicious. I want that. And and I think the other thing that they want to tell, like that the universe wants to tell you is there's a lot more support in your corner than it looks. So keep an eye out for support, because whether it's divine support or personal support or other kinds of support, it's there. It's all there. You just need to open your gaze up to it. And my video slightly slowed down. But yeah, like small things like even just having a delicious dish can make a huge difference. But yeah, so there's a ad temple in 2 minutes. So like that's gonna go happening in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna type out everything I just said. So for those who are on YouTube, hope y'all are not too bored. But I'm gonna type out everything I just said. Ads are over already. I'm still seeing ad breakouts in 1 minute. But long story short, I was saying there is assistance to be had. There's assistance to be had. So Mr. Rogers pretty much said as much. Always keep an eye out for the helpers, because there was someone always there to help. I always liked that saying because there is that reminder, like, even if it's like not in the traditional sense of help, there's always somebody that has experienced what you have experienced, or somebody who has felt what you felt, even if it's not the exact same way. If it comes close enough that at least it will give you something that you can at least try to make things a little different, that can often be very helpful to see yourself through to the other side. Okay. I don't know how many people managed to see what I just said, but the helpers don't have to necessarily be this person comes along and fixes your situation. Yeah, and I mean, I think it doesn't help that Western society always seems to like give this illusion that you have to do it all on your own, when really a lot of the stuff that we do comes out in teams. It's all about teamwork. And Like whether it's literal teams or metaphorical teams, there's always at least one thing going on in your corner. So I say be open to help where you least expect it. It could be from a video, could be from a program, could be from something that could be helpful. And also, even if it's not the exact same way, you are not alone in terms of your experience. I mean, I kind of disagree. Because, I mean, there's these two cards here. There's more than one person. But then again, I'm not in your life, so I'm not sure. But I'm feeling the sense of, for right now, I think you need to focus on what makes you light up. And follow that. Or don't forget your joy. That's the main message that I got for you. Because, I mean, with all the spiritual work that you do, it's very easy to forget that, like, there's a life to be had after all the work is over. And so even something as simple as stepping outside, smelling the flowers, enjoying something simple, that's important too. So I know it's not much, but I hope that answers your question. But I hope it gives you a little bit of a break, however that looks like. All right, let's see if has Luke. Hotel Wi-Fi, am I right? I am starting to think that it might not be me. I'm starting to think it might not be me anymore. But anyway. Okay, let me see who's next here. I think it's Kel. I don't see Louis Savoir up yet. Yeah, it's you, Kel. You're next. But yeah, hotel Wi-Fi. It's ridiculous. But we do what we can. And I'm starting to think that it might not be my laptop anymore. Because, I mean, this thing's pretty old. And then I also have my iPad on the right side. So there's that. I don't know. Okay, general. You got it. Alright, let's see which one wants to show up today. Okay, Showers Games wants to show up today. Good job, buddy. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. You gotta let me know how it turns out. I mean, sweet onions and goat cheese, that sounds amazing. What do you usually put on top of your pasta, Kel? Especially with something like sweet onions and goat cheese. Yeah, and don't worry, Dad, it's not catching the sound. It has noise canceling. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let me just see what these ones say for right now. Either cheese sauce or tomato sauce. Like a pecorino? Or something else? Oh, you can't hear me? Yeah, I just wanted to tell him so that way. That way he can still do what he needs to do. Ah, pecorino romano. Nice. Anyways. So, got 10 of Pentacles. Who these other ones are. Ooh, got the Magician. Page of Pentacles. And 5 of Wands. Okay. So with this, fried green tomatoes, yeah, they're pretty alright actually. I tried them for the first time. I think it was last year when I went to Florida. There's like this one town. There's like this one town. My dad will remember what it is. There's this one town that had like, it's like super duper rich, and they have like golf carts. They use golf carts as transportation to like reduce the car traffic. Like you can still drive cars around, but like golf carts are kind of like your main go-to. All I remember, it's called The Villages, but I can't remember like what the actual town, like the actual town has a name. I just remember what it is. It's just, the name just escaped me. But around there is when I tried fried green tomatoes, and it was actually pretty good. I tried it twice. The first time it was like from the super fancy place. It was all right over there, but then if you go for more of like a hole in the wall spot, that's where you really get the good ones, in my opinion. Anyways, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like it's like there's a lot that you're appreciating at this point. There's a lot of usually with 10s, there's like a culmination or completion or an enjoyment of something, an enjoyment of benefits, or in the case of Pentacles, like if you've been working long and hard about something, stuff is finally starting to pay off. So it's important to really enjoy the things that you have worked towards. And I just noticed now, but both the Page of Pentacles and Magician have a glowing orb. Hopefully you can see it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring my camera, like my proper camera today, so you're just gonna have to take a word for it. But but for both of these, there's this sense of you have much more power in your creativity and your intelligence. And so with that creativity and that intelligence, there's a lot that you can work towards, you can change, or even maintain if you want to. And especially with the Page of Pentacles, it's like showing me, or at least like it's showing to you, that the due diligence you had, the dedication, whether it's like an emotional dedication or personal dedication, that is going to pay off, or is paying off already. So the big thing is to continue to maintain that self-confidence in your powers as a creative. And it's not limited to artistic creativity, but that's one part of it. There's also creativity when it comes to navigating aspects of daily life, be it transportation or how you read something, or in the case of Five of Wands, problem solving. For problem solving, like it's okay. Anyway, okay, now I remember. There we go. Especially when it comes to problem solving, the important thing that you need to remember when you're problem solving is that you're always going to find that you are going to find your way through, even if it's going to be unconventional. Funny thing is, I asked this if this is for the first time or the present time this is happening, and it's for the first time. I hit this time and space stuff. Yeah, the different planes can be a bit frustrating, because I mean, I know like in one plane it's already done, it's handled, but then here is where you got a little bit of a waiting game that you have to do, and it can get exhausting rather quickly. But it's important to remember that you will make it through. You will navigate through these obstacles and get to the other side. I kind of want to challenge that notion. Like, I think it's still applicable, because I think that thought alone, that it's not applicable, I want to challenge that a little bit, because these two cards right here are demonstrating that there's a power of shape-shifting and discernment when it comes to how it is you want to live your life, let alone express yourself. And especially when it comes to how confronting and challenging that this world can get. Sometimes you're remembering that we even can navigate these things, even if it's in a very small way, can be very important. I might sound like I'm repeating myself, so forgive me. But it really is important that you remember that you're here. And there is so much of life that you get a chance to experience. And so it's important to relish what small things you can. And it makes room for the bigger things to come in. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, unfortunately. uh, I don't know what to do. Only thing I could do was turn off the preview. Let's see if that helps. Um, Maybe that might help with the timing. Because not that bad. Okay. But I don't know. Because I mean, it's kind of delayed on my. Yeah, it's the hotel Wi-Fi. Okay. Sorry, Cal, I'm not done with you yet. Just need a couple more minutes here, but I'm gonna come back. In 1 minute. I'm gonna half is probably gonna be on YouTube, so on Twitch, so please switch to that. Okay. So